61 to 65 years old. People at work are starting to call you old man, and you're starting to feel like an old man. The passion is still in you, but the drive is no longer there. The body can't keep up with the hungry young blokes. They need it more than you do. You have the highest understanding of how the company got to where it is, but it's becoming clear that you're not sure how it's going to translate into the future. At this stage, the environment and the way of doing business is changing faster than your ability to keep up with it. It's fine. This is the final round. It's okay if your bonus isn't something crazy. A low income is $3,650 a month.
Lower.
A high income is $10,000 a month, and the median for 61 to 65-year-olds is $70,000 a year. To cross into the 1% of earners, your income should be over $450,000.
All right, so let's stop there. And I'm speaking specifically to the guys. And this is one of the talking points that I hate in these spaces. A lot of men say that there is no wall for men. There absolutely is. And that's why I'm encouraging you guys while you're young to get to it, because you're not gonna have that get up and go once you start to get to these older ages. Because men, for some crazy reason, think that you could just sit idly by, waste time, and then eventually when you get into your 50s, you're just going to come into all this money and you're going to become a man of value or a high value man to where you can get all the women that you want. But you didn't do any work beforehand to get to this point. Yes, men have a wall, and it's called health, and it's called being lazy. If you did those things when you were younger, you will hit the wall faster than most women, because you're not going to be able to have that energy to be out there moving and shaking with these young people to try and make things shake. So that's why I push so hard to help men understand budgeting and also how to invest, because simply working a 9 to 5 will not make you rich. You need to know how to diversify. You need to know how to make your money work for you. Investing. Hello.
Anybody home? Hey, think with fly, think.
We just did a whole show about this. I'm giving you guys this information because I didn't have men like me to tell you. And stop listening to those guys that are saying that men don't have a wall. We do. It's called energy. And I'm from personal experience. Why the hell you think I take my health so serious? This is not for play. I want to be here to see y'all grow into something better than me. So that's why I'm telling you, stop believing this foolery where you're just going to become a millionaire when you get older. Because y'all seen the average income start to go down when you get older. Because people are starting to retire. They're not working as hard. Maybe health problems kick in. So men do have a wall. It's not just for women. Okay? And I'm not talking about the one-offs. Men hit the jackpot. You find a good stock, you hit the jackpot. That's less than 1%. That rarely happens. This ain't the effing movies where somebody just put $20 into a stock and then next thing you know, it's valued at $100,000 each. No, shit don't happen like that, bro. You got to work and you got to get to it right now instead of waiting. You just don't become a man of value just because you get older. No, it don't work like that, bro. Get your shit together. Start working hard. Work those hours. Save up. Invest. Get rid of that damn debt. And enjoy life when you get into these older ages. I'm working on 2 retirements right now. Think about that. 2. Get to it, man. And stop believing the hype. Men have a wall. What you gonna be chasing women in the club? Young girls? Hey, young girl, come on over here. I got this $40 for you.
Excuse me. Haven't we met here somewhere before?
You want to be doing that at your age? Or do you want to be in a position where you can travel with some young woman and you could use up her time and she enjoy being with you? Or you could be married, you know what I'm saying? And having a great life and not having to worry about being a Walmart greeter in your old age, and I have nothing against Walmart greeters. It's a beautiful black woman, older black woman at this Walmart that's right around the corner from me. Every time I walk in, I say hi to her. But if I had it my way, I wish that woman didn't have to do this at her age. I don't like seeing that. You don't want to be that old ass white man making pizza at Domino's at 65 years old because he didn't plan for retirement. Get your shit together, okay?
65 to 71 years old. You're either retired or you simply can't let go of it. Either way, a clear decline is visible in the ability to enact change in your organization. Maybe you stay on the board, but you no longer take an active role. Most will choose to retire and begin relying on their pension and investments to keep them afloat. Your cost of living goes down dramatically. Instead of 2 cars, you only keep 1. You focus on comfortable essentials. A low income is $2,500 a month. A high income is $10,000 a month, and the median yearly income into retirement is $60,000. If you did really well or are still involved in the marketplace, to make it to the 1% of earners at this stage, you'll need to earn over $450,000 a year. Now on to 71 to 85. You no longer earn any income yourself. Whatever it is that you were able to save, invest, or earn until now is getting chewed up by old age.
I pray that everybody can live, up to age 71 to 85, especially black men. Because I think we're at the low end of that. I think we're at 71 or 72, maybe even lower than that, our expected lifespan. So once you get to 71 and 85, man, you are blessed. And I hope you guys take this shit serious.
Health problems are your primary concern because you're uncertain that what you've saved up could keep you afloat after a serious health incident. You consider downsizing or liquidating assets to maintain a certain lifestyle into even older age. There's no longer the issue of a low or high income. Based on our research, the median income for this age bracket is $47,500 per year. That's just shy of $4,000 a month, and almost all of it is a combination between a benefit you get from the state and investment income. Now, this is the Gauss bell curve of income distribution in 10-year brackets. Almost everyone wants to earn more, but very few people actually do something about it or even understand where they fall on the spectrum of earning. So we're curious to learn, if you adjusted these numbers for your geography, are you a low, median, or high earner for your age bracket?
It's a good question, and we'll end it there. But yeah, I just wanted to level set the conversation, especially for the guys, so you guys can understand and be aware that the world is changing. Inflation is crazy, and just getting by may not be enough, especially going into these, the next years up to 2030, man. So I'm trying to make sure that you guys understand the budgeting, like I said, investing, and just being in a position where you don't have to be controlled by a job. You want to be in a position where you can control or dictate your future. And it's not reliant on you slaving at some job that you hate. I wish that everybody finds peace at some point to where you don't, dread going to work. Like what I do, I love, man. I love being here on YouTube. I love doing my, my actual job. I enjoy it. Start putting some financial infrastructure around yourselves. And especially, if you're married, you got people to look after. Make sure they're good as well. Make sure your wife taken care of. Make sure she getting what she need. Make sure the kids getting what they need, and make sure that you are at peace. And they making sure that you get to, continue being peaceful. We got responsibilities out here, bro. And we got to take this shit serious. And I know a lot of guys are removing themselves from the dating market, whatever that means. I don't know. But even you, make sure you got your shit together, because it's going to get to a point where the government is not going to be, trying to support and give you handouts. We got black people, we got to do it ourselves. And it's got to start with at some point, we got to make a decision. Do we want to improve, or we just want to complain and wait for handouts? If your plan is to wait for reparations, then you're doing something wrong. Because, probably not in my lifetime. I don't think black folks are going to receive that. So in the meantime, get up, and start working.